strange, desperate signals are reportedly echoing across the Strait of Hormuz. Cargo ships, oil tankers and vessels of every size are transmitting urgent messages that aren't distress calls but nationality declarations. In the tense aftermath of the Iran-Israel conflict, vessels have taken to the airwaves to scream one thing: don't shoot. We're not the enemy. This extraordinary phenomenon has gripped the Gulf since early June, when Iran and Israel exchanged fire in a 12-day showdown that had the world on edge. Though a ceasefire has been brokered by the United States, fears in the shipping world have not subsided, especially in the Strait of Hormuz, which is the world's most critical oil artery from where roughly 1/5 of all global fuel flows through every single day. According to maritime risk analytics firm Windward, between 12th and June 24th, at least 55 vessels have broadcast 101 unusual nationality signals, which is a tactic designed to avoid being misidentified and attacked. For example, the report notes how a China-flagged supertanker crossed the Hormuz while declaring Chinese ship. Meanwhile, a Singaporean cargo vessel shouted having no links to Israel while sailing through the Red Sea. This is because Western-linked ships that are flagged to Israel, the US or the UK, are seen as higher-risk targets in the region. That's why ships are now preemptively declaring safe affiliations to avoid becoming collateral. In fact, the day after the ceasefire, maritime traffic through Hormuz surged by 30%. According to the Joint Maritime Information Center, proving just how quickly the region's economic heart starts beating again even amid fear. Now here's where things get even more dangerous. Ships in the area have also reported electronic warfare interference, with their global navigation satellite systems jammed, risking miscalculations, veering off course and even deadly collisions in packed shipping corridors. This kind of signal spoofing was once seen only in the Red Sea amid Houthi rebel attacks on vessels during the Israel-Gaza war. But now, the same thing is happening in the Persian Gulf for the first time in recent history. Let's be clear, no official navy is threatening commercial ships. But the fear of miscalculation or mistaken identity is now driving ships to cry out their innocence before anyone even takes aim. As tensions simmer and ceasefires hold by a thread in the Middle East, the Strait of Hormuz has become a corridor of anxiety where steel giants are no longer just broadcasting routes, but also survival messages. For more interesting videos like this, keep watching Mint.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.